All right, here we go. 1st and 10. The exact kind of drive you needed for Tampa. Baker's gonna float it up to Evans. Oh, he's grabbed, come on. Thank you. Marshawn Lattimore all over him. No shocker there. These two are probably gonna throw hands later in the game. Just give it time. Pass interference, defense number 23. Yep. I think it's just so fun how these two get to play again in another playoff game. Ooh, grabby. Look at him, he's trying to, yeah, but, no buts. You grab him, okay. Come on, give this to Bucky up the middle. Oh, what the? Quick slant. Hello. That's a touchdown. Evans makes this thing a 10-10 game. Hold on, let's see if they're gonna go for 2 here. 7 plays, 74 yards, in a minute 42. Baker able to get him down the field in the 2-minute warning offense. Okay, 10 seconds to go, let's see. Okay, Baker's on the sideline. It looks like they're gonna kick the PAT up, so let me put it in the chat real quick. Let me put the score in the chat real quick. No, not 7, 8, 10. 10. Let me put it in the chat real quick. 10-10. Okay, he made it. All right, 10-10. 10-10 halftime, here we go. 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go here. Yeah, I was thinking they were just gonna give it to White here up the middle because it's like 1st and 1 on the goal line. Oh man. Dude, way to thread the needle by Baker. That went right, oh my gosh. Dude, that went in between Martin's, oh! That went in between Martin's hands. Like the defender had his hands up. Dude, threading the needle. 1-on-1 on the outside. Mike Evans with another touchdown. Baker getting the boys ready. Okay, so it's gonna be 10-10. Mike Evans is gonna head towards the sideline. Oh, he's headed towards the locker room. I don't blame him. There's 10 seconds left here. They're not gonna get the ball back. Gonna donate. That's cool. Giving away his gloves. I like that. That's cool. Here's the kick. Oh, we got a return here. Hold on. Passes to 20, 25, chop down. 5 seconds left. Okay, McCaffrey. All right, I'm just gonna suppose, just to confirm it, Jaden Daniels is gonna take a knee here. There's no way they're gonna do something with this. What's up, people? How you doing? Let me know who you guys got in the chat. We're about 5 seconds away from giving our halftime report, thoughts and initial reaction to this first half here in Tampa Bay. There's the kneel down by Daniels. Okay, send this thing to halftime. Yep. No love lost here. Okay. All right, Washington's gonna receive the second half. That's a little concerning. Dan Quinn, Commanders. 63 yards allowed on Buccaneers' final drive. 85 allowed total in the first half. Yeah, dude. And it all started with Baker's big run there on 3rd and 9 for about 20-ish. You know, and then the big pass to Mike Evans. Dude, they're doing good. They look dead in the water. Like, I mean, Washington, Daniels, they had all the momentum in that game, but then Baker gets it done, drives him down the field, puts 7 on the board with Mike Evans. What's up? How's everybody doing in the chat? Let me know who you guys got. Spam it in the chat. All right, looks like it's halftime here. Okay, so it is halftime here in Tampa Bay. It is 10-10, Buccaneers versus Washington Commanders here in our wild card game. So let's talk about the first things. Hold on, is it a little loud? I feel like it's a little loud. Hold on, let me turn it down a little. Okay, let's talk about the first things. Oh. Okay, let's get the first things out of the way. This thing started 3-0. Baker was able to get the boys down the field, kick a field goal, make this thing 3-0. Washington, they've gotten aggressive a couple of times. Both teams have actually gotten a little aggressive because Washington had a turnover on downs. The BUCS had it punted twice, and in between both of those, that's when Washington took the lead. Is it Diaby? What? Wait a minute. Who had the touchdown then? Yeah, was it? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was Diaby Brown. Yeah, he had the touchdown to make this thing 7-3. And then Gonzalez hit his field goal to make this 10-3. And then under 2 minutes left, 2-minute offense, Baker and the boys were able to drive it down the field, get the touchdown to make this thing 10-all. All right, win probability right now for the Buccaneers. It got as high as 70. It got as high as 70% for Washington, and that was shortly after they went up 10-3. But then this last second drive by Baker's got Tampa Bay back in the lead with the win probability of 56.7. But again, win probability doesn't mean anything in this thing. All right, let's look at the total yards and break down stats by stats and compare both offenses. Washington so far, they have 170 yards in this game to Tampa Bay's 148. Neither team, knock on wood, has turned over the ball yet. So 0 turnovers, so 0 points on turnover margin. All right, first downs, Washington's been able to have 11 to Tampa Bay's 10, and the majority of those were on the previous drive that got them the 7 points. Time of possession, this is a big thing I think that stands out already in this game. Washington's 18 minutes to Tampa's 11. So far, Washington's been able to hold on to the ball longer, keep the defense out there for the BUCS, and people getting tired. Okay, all right, anything else that I want to talk about real quick before we start to break down the full box score? I'll admit, I was at dinner, so I didn't watch. I watched the end of the Packers game where they freaking Jordan Love masterclass of throwing 3 interceptions. Good hell. Oh, look at this. So the AFC side is all set. Texas will play the Chiefs. Ravens will play the Bills. We'll talk about that a little bit later tonight. We're going to do a GBS wrap up as we talk about the Chiefs going for 3 because they're talking about it right now. KC, the 2-time defending Super Bowl champs, will host the number 4 Texans. The AFC is kind of playing out how, I mean, I personally had the Chargers beating the Texans and then putting a little bit of work on the Chiefs, but that bracket's already blown up. Okay, let me go back here to the stats here. All right, so Jaden Daniels so far, he's been in control of this game. He's 11 for 16. He has 108 through the air and 1 touchdown pass. He's only been sacked once. Baker Mayfield hasn't been sacked yet. So TFL is not a big impact on this game so far up to this point. Jaden Daniels is also the leading rusher for Washington with 30 yards, followed by Brian Jr. and then Austin Eckler. Okay. Eckler has the longest run for Washington. He's got one that was 12 yards. Baker Mayfield had that 21-yarder is the longest so far of the whole team. Rashad White and Bucky Irving, they're the only 2 other rushers, and 40 yards through the ground, but 108 through the air. So both offenses are kind of playing sloppy ball right now. Let's just put it out there, playing sloppy. The leading receiver for Washington so far up until this point is Terry McLaurin. He's got 4 receptions for 62 yards. And then Mike Evans, who just scored the touchdown to make this thing 10-10. He's the leading receiver for the BUCS. He's outpaced everybody. He has 5 receptions. Everybody else has 1. McMillan, White, Otten, and Irving, they all have 1. So those are all 9 of Baker's completions, which is shocking. But I think this has kind of turned into a fast, stat-wise, this feels like just 1 quarter play, but no, it's been a whole halftime. Okay. All right, so then back to it. No defense is really standing out for me. field goals. Oh, let's look at the kicking. Hold on, let's look at the kicking. Oh, both kickers are 1 for 1. Okay. I still had, I'm still gonna roll with the BUCS on this one. Let me look at play-by-play, that's team stats. Okay, nothing too crazy, just a pretty even game here. Pretty even game. Both of the quarterbacks have 108 yards. Look at this too. Both quarterbacks lead in passing yards and rushing yards. So this has turned into a, Mayfield versus Daniels battle, both literally and figuratively. All right. Okay, let me see anything else. Let's go to the chat here. Let's see what you guys have to say. Okay, so I asked you a couple minutes ago, who do you guys got winning out of Tampa Bay and Washington? So far, we got 3 votes. Y'all are rolling with the BUCS, 67%. Washington's 33%. Yeah, I think not to discredit anything that Washington has done in this season. I mean, I was there. We were watching the Monday Night Football game when Daniels just tore it up, and it's like, hey, welcome to the league kind of moment when he just scorched the Bengals there on Monday Night Football. I think Washington's a young team. I'm going to throw that out there already. I think they're probably going to win the East next year. I think Dallas is going to blow up in the offseason. They're going to get rid of McCarthy. They might get rid of Dak. That'd be a stretch, but I mean, they've already gotten. The craziest thing though would be Micah Parsons, Dak Prescott, or CeeDee Lamb. Somebody's going to leave this offseason. Might be crazy for thinking that, but I have a feeling one of them is going to leave this offseason. Which in fact, I might write that down. I might write that down in a prediction video and yap about it later. Where's my pen? We'll talk about it later in our wrap up tonight. But what else? Oh, but Washington, I mean, they got a lot of veteran presence. Ertz, Eckler, Bobby Wagner, who else? Terry McLaurin, who else am I thinking of right off the top of my head? I mean, Mariota's not the starting quarterback. So they got some guys who have been in these kind of big playoff games before. The difference, though, is quarterback play. And Daniels hasn't been in these kind of moments. The biggest games that he was in at LSU weren't the best. Like, he lost to Bama, So I think just playoff experience-wise, I'd give the advantage to Baker, because Baker has won a couple of playoff games. I mean, the 2021 with the Steelers, which we're going to talk about Mike McCarthy. No, not Mike McCarthy. We're going to talk about Mike Tomlin later tonight and my thoughts on if the Steelers should keep him, get rid of him. Which, oh, by the way, this was also breaking news. This happened about 6-7 hours ago. Mike Vrabel, he's going to be the new head coach of the New England Patriots. So that's pretty crazy. We'll probably talk about that a little later tonight. Ooh. Can you solve this riddle? A fish tank has 30 fish. 5 drowned. How many fish are left? Fish don't drown. Fish can't drown. Fish can't drown. I'd say 30. Final answer. Fish can't drown. 30. And no, we are leaving my shirt on. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, I just think when you compare quarterback versus quarterback, I think Baker is a lot better than Jaden Daniels. Stats and statistically, this has been one of Baker's best seasons. He flew under the radar like Burrow did, where it's like, hey, let's talk about MVPs. He flew way under the radar because, again, the difference between Burrow and Baker is, I mean, the Tampa defense is, Tampa's at least got a better defense than the Bengals, but both of them were one of those teams where we're in the middle of October. There's no guarantee that they're going to the playoffs. They still have either a losing record or they're just 1 or 2 wins above 500. It took till the last game, because they were down against the Saints. It took until the last game for the BUCS even to get to the playoffs, because that's kind of just how the NFC South was this year, which that's kind of how I see it for the foreseeable future. Like the Saints aren't magically going to get better. The BUCS aren't magically just going to turn into a 13-14 win team. Same with the Panthers, same with the Falcons. I mean, maybe, who knows? Michael Penix might show up next year. Falcons turn it around and hello, here we go. We have a race for the first, between the BUCS and the Falcons, but both of the Souths are kind of sucking right now, both AFC and NFC, because like Jags got so much shit they got to figure out. They need to start having tough conversations if they want to keep Trevor Lawrence. Colts, it wouldn't shock me if the Colts got rid of Anthony Richardson this offseason. Texans are going along fine, so they don't need to have any talks. Who's the last? Titans. Oh, and then Titans are going to go get a quarterback this offseason. Who are we kidding? Like, they don't want Will Levis. They don't want, who's the backup? Mason Rudolph? That's a pretty sparse quarterback room. Okay, looks like we're coming back here. They're doing a little montage. There's the big hit. And Jaden Daniels. There's the touchdown by Mike Evans. Oh yeah, they're giving a little synopsis of how the first half went. All the replays. Okay, it's 10-10, guys. Should we all hang around, do the first 2 drives, or should we end the stream right here? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Ooh, scramble rate, 33% to 31%. Season high for both. So it looks like the number 1 option is if the first 2 reads aren't there, both quarterbacks are tucking and running. Let me read this stat right here. Washington, 92-yard touchdown drive, longest by a rookie quarterback in postseason history since 1986. No one knew that stat. Like, that was a random ass stat that was just pulled out of thin air. Which we had another random ass stat earlier. Rookie to rookie, Bo Nix earlier today with, on that deep shot in Buffalo. So, okay. Buccaneers first half offense. Evans with his 6th career postseason touchdown. Did he have a touchdown in Super Bowl 55? I want to double check. I'm going to look at that. Hold on, where's my ESPN tab? Let's look up. Let's see if Mike Evans had a touchdown in the Super Bowl. I think he did. No, he didn't. Okay, no. He didn't have a touchdown in the Super Bowl, but he had a lot of those like big chunk plays. I'm thinking of his touchdown. He did have a touchdown in the NFC Championship game against the Packers. So there's a kickoff out the back of the end zone. Again, hold on, let's check the chat here. I'm Batman. No, I'm Batman. Correct. Fish can't drown. Boom. Got it. Yeah, I knew it. You almost got me there for a minute. Hey, thank you, Alex. Thank you, Alex. Can I have modded? You want to be a mod? Probably later tonight. I'll probably play Fortnite later tonight. And then from Dega, are the Commanders changing their name? What would they change their name to? I think they will. I think, I mean, me personally, I was fine with them being called the Redskins. I was fine with it. But again, it's like, I'm a white guy. What the hell do I know? You know, you're just a, you know. But I mean, the story of how they got the name, like how they were given permission in that district to go, like, it's politics in sports, which doesn't belong. And so, like, I wouldn't have been surprised. Like my uncle, like we literally sat on the couch while we were watching, you know, the bubble baseball where like the Brewers were playing the Cubs and empty. Like it was when everything started to come back and stuff. Like in the middle of August, Hold on, are we gonna do 3rd and inches here? What the? Nah, we're not passing it to Jaden Daniels. You ain't fooling nobody. First down. But we're just going over like kind of the double standard of the NFL where it's like good run by Mariota. Nice job, Marcus. Hey, I even said his name in halftime. Nice job. Where's the double standard between so we're gonna go after the Washington Redskins, but we're not gonna go after the Kansas City Chiefs. In baseball, we're gonna go after the Cleveland Indians, but we're still gonna ignore the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm telling you, I think if the Chiefs sucked, like how the Browns and the Jags and the Colts and the Texans and all of them had been lately, like if Mahomes and the Chiefs weren't as good as they were, if they didn't win the Super Bowl before everything blew up to shit, they probably would have changed the name and nobody would have batted an eye. Like diehard fans would probably be like, yo, what the F? But like, it's a winning name, you know what I mean? Like Dallas isn't gonna change their name anytime soon. Big gain here. What a truck there. But like, it just comes with, I think it just came with the territory. And for example, Chicago in the bubble, Chicago was still doing good because Kane was still there and Taves was still there, so Chicago Blackhawks were fine. Plus, hockey doesn't give a shit about politics, so they would have probably told everybody to pound sand if they wanted to change the name from Blackhawks to anything else. But I mean, that's what happens when you involve politics in sports. At least that's my take. But if you were to ask me how soon until Washington changes their name, probably when, big run here. We're inside the 5. Look at Washington go. I know there's been talks and reports that they're going to reopen it back up. Either a new GM, meaning like, because what's his shitbag just sold them. What's his, no, not Dan Snyder. No, not him. That was the Nickelodeon asshole. What's his name? What the F was his name? He bought this team for like a nickel back in the day. Oh my gosh, I can't, not Ron Rivera. Maybe it was Dan Schneider. Hold on, what was his name? Oh, it was Dan Snyder. Okay. It was Dan Snyder. Okay, second goal here. Fakes the handoff. Contain, flutes it up and out bounds. But I think green light will for them to go back to being called the Redskins would be when they get a new owner, and not only a new owner, when Roger Goodell is out of the freaking league, because Roger Goodell is so freaking, he's a shitty ass commissioner, I'll just say that much. Like he'll say one thing and then go to another, like it just, I can't even think of all the examples off my head, but I bet I could find some, like, he's a greed, like just the greed of money. Like I know we're revenue making, tipped up. Like even the thoughts and the ideas of a pay-per-view Super Bowl, it's like, are you shitting me? We already got to, like, I think someone did the math where to have Paramount Plus, ESPN Plus, NFL Plus, like all the broadcasting stations, Amazon Prime, it was like $800 for one whole season, so you could watch every single game. It's like, if you have NFL Plus, which is $90 itself, you should be able to watch every single damn game. At least that's what I thought. No, there's blackout restrictions. You can watch the game, but not when it's live. You can watch the replay. So, I mean, just that alone kind of tells you, I know it's a business, they want to make money, but freaking, I wanted to watch the Steelers versus, want to watch the Steelers game last night against the Ravens, and ESPN said it would be on ESPN Plus because they'll tell you what broadcast it is on. Nope, it was never on ESPN Plus. It was always going to be a Prime exclusive, which it just shows shit. They did it last year. They put the Chiefs Dolphins game on Peacock, made us all pay $6, or what. So I've made a video on that, but yeah, Roger Goodell. When he leaves, that's when we'll probably be the Redskins again, or they'll just say, F the haters. We're gonna go back to being called the Redskins, and if you don't like that, quit watching football. So. From Randy. Fly, Eagles, fly. Dude, you kicked our ass today, man. I don't know what the hell Jordan Love was thinking. He was thinking he was Dan Marino back there. He's thinking he was Joe Montana. Shit. We played like Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs is the only one that. Now, I will say this. We're missing receiver 1, we're missing receiver 2, and we're missing receiver 3. Like receiver 2 probably got a concussion. Receiver 3 probably broke his arm on that hit by Blankenship, and then receiver 1 tore his ACL last week. So there's that. But then at the same time, Jordan Love threw 3 pretty bad interceptions. So there's no excuse for that. Like, our defense kept him in it. It's just Jordan going out there and being like, time to play hero ball, baby. Shit. Yeah, which I'm gonna be honest, I'll probably talk about this more later tonight. I don't think Jordan Love deserved the contract that he did because he has played one season, and we wanted to give him one of the biggest contracts with guaranteed money in years, and it's like, what did he do to prove it? Like, Mahomes proved his contract, Burrow proved his contract, Lamar proved his contract, Allen proved his contract. The hell has Jordan Love proved yet? It's kind of like, and the same conversation is going to happen with Trevor Lawrence and Justin Herbert, the hypothetical if man, where it's like, if this, if that. There are a lot of ifs, ands, and buts about the Packers this season. We didn't do shit about it. Oh, they're highlighting and spotlighting Marshawn Lattimore and Mike Evans and their rivalry. Dude, so many good fights between those two. Okay, it's 13-10. Shit, did I miss the field goal? I must have missed the field goal when I was yapping. Here we go. Boink. Vacate here. Okay, back to them. Indians had the best logo. Yeah, dude. Cleveland, yes. And you know what started it too? You know what started that? Honestly, you go back, you watched game 1, the first game back in Cleveland when the Cubbies played the Indians in the 2016 World Series. There is someone standing in, home run territory. He has a sign that says, "The tomahawk is racist." And that's what started all of this for Cleveland changing their name. Which, the symbolism and the thought process that went into changing, face mask, hello. Shit. The thought process and changing the name from the Cleveland Indians to the Cleveland Guardians was a hell of a lot more thought out than what Washington did with Commanders. That you have 2 years, 3 seasons, but 2 years to come up with a new name for Washington. And this is the best jersey design and logo and name you can come up with. Like, it was whatever. It was whatever, which we did see slowly since about 2016. They did away with Chief Wahoo. They got rid of that logo and made the solid C, which is neither here nor there, but yeah. If you ask me, yeah, that the alternate Indian logo was one of the best. Like, the Vikings logo is one of the best. But it's like I would not have been surprised in 2020 to go back all the way around, because now I'm yapping, is back in 2020 when they were changing everybody's names and stuff. I was getting ready for them to get rid of the Chiefs name and logo. I was getting ready for them to change, because remember, they wanted to change Florida State. what's wrong with Washington putting a spear on the side of the helmet? Like, Florida State is one of the most historic, like, dude, their logo's so badass, and their uniforms, like, Florida State is badass, but like, I was getting ready for them to change, you know, PETA to get involved, to get rid of all the bird names, like the Cardinals, the Eagles, the Ravens, the Falcons, like I was just so ready for the NFL to turn into a shit show. Yeah, it was, whew, like, yeah, we had a list. Yeah, Vikings, because of all, you know, the pillaging they did back in the day. So that could be offensive. All the bird animal, Panthers, because they could be an endangered cat. Like, there were so many, like, my uncle and I, we spent like a few hours just going over all the freaking names. And like, the only names that could stay were the Steelers, the Browns, the Packers. Colts would have to go because it's a horse. Broncos would have to go. Let me think. Were there any others? I'll have to write them down. We'll probably talk about them later tonight. Dude, my day's been good. Sorry about your headache. Hey, happy birthday, Cam. You got me there. Do I play Brawl Stars? I don't. Brawl Stars. The Washington football team was better. Oh my hell. And dude, don't even get me freaking started, because not even, like, we're crossing from, okay, was this name racist or not? Dude, Arizona, freaking what the hell is Arizona doing? So they give up the team to Utah, and Utah has a whole off season. Like, they have from April 13th or 14th, whenever the last game was, not even in Gila River where the original, oh, great tackle. It was at Mullet Arena where the Sun Devils play, okay? They have from April to October to come up with the team name, primary logos and colors, and the best they could do is freaking hockey club. This isn't soccer, like, it just, and then they asked the fans, like, type in a name you want, type it. They took that and went, we don't care. Because we all know what the name was. It was gonna be the Glaciers or something like that. No, it doesn't matter. It's just so stupid. It's billionaires who don't play the game, who just watch it and have money, and they're like, oh yeah, I can own a team here. It's, which that's gonna go away. That's gonna go away within the next decade and a half, 2 decades. It's gonna be former players like Baker Mayfield here, or, you know, Bucky Irving. We'll look at, you know, TB right here coaching. Like, he'll go own the team or something. Like, these people who own companies and stuff, who have the money to buy teams, it's gonna go away. It's gonna go away here pretty damn quick, because, like, they'll realize, oh, hey, people who haven't played the game, people who don't know what it's like to sit in a locker room, and, you know, having been on the winning side, losing side, both as a player, as a coach, or whatever, it's just gonna, when that day comes, 20, 30 years down the road, sports is gonna be just so much better, because I'd rather see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, because look at what Brady's doing right now with the Raiders. Brady's an owner in the Raider. Brady's gonna turn around the Raiders here pretty soon. Like, so it's a changing of the guard, and I'm all for it. Like, families, now the Rooney family with the Steelers, that's one thing. And then Jerry Jones with the Cowboys, that's another. Hold on here, we got 2nd and 5. Good pitch out there. Come on, Bucky, cut it up. First down, okay, ball at the 3. But like, this whole, you know, the Hunt family, I'm thinking of the Hunt family with Kansas City. It's like, you know, my great granddad bought this team for a nickel, you know, and a box of cigarettes or something back in the day. Oh, good tackle for loss here, 2nd goal. That's gonna go away here pretty soon. And it like, the teams that were inherited with family that are passed down generation, those will stay. But the teams like Washington, or like the Jaguars, Colts, teams that can be bought outside of family members, they will, and they'll be bought by former players. Like, look, MJ's the owner of the Charlotte Hornets right now, so it's just, we'll see. We're almost there. Is my mic off? No. Oh, we still got a couple here. Let me start the track over. Come on, Baker. Do something with it. Oh, tippies. That's a touchdown. Give it to McMillan. Come on. Get his feet in. Let's see what this flag's about. Damn, I've been yapping for the whole third quarter. Sorry, guys. Let's see what this penalty is about. Prior to the pass, holding defense. Okay. Punch this thing in. Let's make this 17-13. And then I'll end the stream. And then we'll do a post-game reaction. Do you ever play Burrow sauce? I do not. Washington should have just put a potato on their helmet and kept the name Redskins. Hello from the UK. Hello. The model has been established. My Raiders, it will be corporations with shareholders funded by former stars. It's 3 a.m. over there. Yeah, it's nighttime over here. Here we go, Baker. Yeah, I see where, like, for example, the Packers. Nobody owns the Packers because it's owned by the town and it's owned by the fans. But yeah, there'll be other, dude, they got Vita Vea out there blocking. Love to see it. Oh, great seal out block. Oh, dude, he went out for a pass. They gotta throw in the ball. Okay, a second ago. Dude, Vita Vea cut his hair. Fakes the handoff. Touchdown. Nice. Okay, here come the BUCS. Bucky Irvin put 17 on him. Okay, here we go. But yeah, no, I agree with you, Ben. Where, yeah, it'll be shareholders. It'll be shareholders who, okay, for example, like I'm thinking of Mike Smith or whatever the hell his name is, the one who owns the Jazz, the one who owns the Utah Hockey Club. He will be the owner and he'll have like final say, but it will be guys like Andre Karolinko, Carlos Boozer, Damian Williams that come back, you know, Gordon Hayward. I don't think Donovan Mitchell's gonna go do bigger and better things with the Cavs, but like, yeah, they'll come back and they'll be like, hey coach, hey owner, this is what I'm thinking we should do. And yeah, again, it's what's hot. It's what's the most hot with the media at the time too. Like if they're wanting to get rid of all the names, they'll get rid of all the names. If they want everybody to change their jersey, they'll change their jersey because fans don't have control and not even the owners have control. They think they do. They don't. It all comes down to the commissioner. And if anything, I mean, Dana White runs a pretty tight ship over there in the UFC. Gary Bettman's okay with the NHL. Adam Silver's meh with the NBA. Man fraud, there's a reason why they call him man fraud. And not everybody likes Roger Goodell. So, like, if you ask me, we need a big, like, I'm not saying like a Trumper or Elon Musk type. Not Joe Rogan, but like, we need like a Dana White type to, I wouldn't mind Ice Cube buying the NFL. I wouldn't mind, like, we need one of these big corporations, not a Zuckerberg either or Bill Gates or no. But like, we need one of these kind of guys that's gonna buy the league. Like, I would love to see Tom Brady be the commissioner of the NFL in the future. And I think everybody's been saying this, and I'll jump on that bandwagon. I think Nick Saban should be the commissioner of college football. Like, I think college football should separate from the NCAA and become their own thing and their own entity. And the person who should rule and be the head liaison over all of it, I don't even know if that's the right word, Nick Saban. Nick Saban should be the commissioner of college football. And everything runs through him, where he gets a hold of the NIL, he gets a hold of the transfer portal, he gets a hold of all this other bullshit that's going on, and he makes rules and regulations and guidelines to it, so it's not as crazy stupid as it is now, where, you know, Bo, the backup quarterback for Penn State, he wants to stay with Penn State and he wants to go to the Orange Bowl. Even if he's not playing, he wants to sit there, he wants to be on the team with his guys. But he can't because he needs to enroll in the school that he's going to transfer to by January. No one gives a shit. He's not going to college for his education. He's going there to play in the NFL. There are no such thing as student athletes anymore. That was done away with the second football started to make big time money and the NIL was announced. Because shit, who's the I think Carson Beck just signed a 4-year deal with Miami. Whether that money's all up front or through spans or after taxes, that money's not even real and it's just fart in the wind. He will make more money signing that 1-year deal than he will ever with his degree and whatever his degree's in. If his degree is in making houses, moving concrete, waste management, whatever the hell, education, whatever his degree is from Georgia or Miami as a graduate transfer, it won't mean shit because he will not even make half or a tenth of that in a 40, 50 year career in that, work of field line of, whether it's education or whatever he does. Just saying. And that's for 8 months of playing college football from the spring to the fall. Just saying. There are no such thing as student athletes. Anyways, so we are 17 to 13. There is 4 minutes to go here. I think the only issue with that location is that the hero industry ended up pulling a team down. All right, yeah. No, I agree. You're right. There is no income tax in Florida, which is exactly why Tyreek Hill went there instead of staying with the Chiefs, which now doesn't he look like a big dummy for doing that? Grass is not always greener. No, you're right though, because look at the Cowboys, for example. Jerry Jones is the be-all say-all for the Cowboys, and they haven't done shit since, the 80s, the 90s. I haven't seen the Cowboys be successful my whole entire life, so no, you are right. There will probably be like a head, and then it'll be broken down and stuff, so anyways. All right, we're gonna end the stream there. We got about 420 to go. The third here, but anyways. Everybody in the chat, you guys, we're rolling 50-50. We're rolling 50-50 between BUCS and Washington. Catch you guys later for post-game reaction. Thank you for all the likes and subs. Cruising, man, we're cruising. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the post-game. Peace.